Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Tupper Time with Traci. When you sign on, say hello. Hello, Miss Leia. I always love to hear who's on with me, so please feel free to comment, say hello. I'd love for this to be as interactive as possible. If you have questions, hi, Miss Ginger. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. If I don't happen to see your comment during our time together tonight, I will respond after the broadcast. So feel free to post it down in the comments. Tonight is going to be a really short and sweet recipe. I'm going to show you guys this really amazing little quick dessert of sorts. And you can do it in 5 minutes. Really simple. And while it's cooking, I'm going to actually show you, because I need to make some cold brew, I'm just going to actually show you our cold brew carafe while it's cooking for 5 minutes. So as you know, we do this every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Always on my business page, so feel free to share it out. Those folks who share it out will be entered into a drawing. Of everybody that does that for tonight's broadcast will be in a drawing to get a little gift from me for as a thank you for sharing out my video. That helps actually to promote my business. So you may actually know folks that are interested in Tupperware and may like to watch our broadcast. So feel free to do that. And like I said, everyone that shares it out will be entered into a drawing to get a little thank you from me. That being said, we are going to make spice cake bars. They're really simple. And of course, I will post the recipe along with everything that I used tonight, all the product that you see. Thanks, Ginger. I appreciate that. So if you have any questions, anything at all, please feel free to give me a yell. Hey, Miss Patricia, welcome. Oh, I'm going to show you. What am I drinking out of? Look at our little amazing little straw. I don't know if anybody has ever used a reusable straw before, but we have some of the really cool, they're made out of single-use plastic, and I'm actually drinking out of our spill-proof tumbler. Mine is pink. The one that we sell right now is a bluish turquoise color, but these are amazing reusable straws. And it comes with an extender, so I'm using the extender just because it's a taller cup, but you can use it as a small one. It has a safety tip on it. If you can see, there's a rounded part at the top, so you're not gonna punch it into your tongue or hurt your mouth in any way, shape, or form. It is made out of recycled plastic, and it comes in a pack of 4 with what I would consider almost like a pipe cleaner, but it's on a metal stick. It enables you to clean them properly. It fits in our tumbler amazingly. As a matter of fact, when you purchase our tumbler right now, it comes with 1 complimentary. So you can actually try it out. And it fits perfectly down in here. So it does remain spill proof while you use it. So, all right. So tonight, like I said, we're going to do spice cake bars. 5 minutes in the microwave. Easy peasy. I'm going to do it in our whip and mix. Wore my t-shirt just for the occasion. I have highlighted the whip and mix before. It's a brand new product. Absolutely love it. I actually look for reasons to use it. It's super simple. And it basically kind of takes the place between the Power Chef and this of a Cuisinart. I mean, you don't have to have any type of power at all. It's all self-contained, has its own little motor right inside, and allows you to mix things up properly and get it all ready to go. So that's what I'm going to mix up in. Let's see here. Let me take off. I'll show you the top. Has it, as I lose the handle. The handle comes off, by the way. It has its own little beaters, and they turn just like that. Obviously, you use the handle. It has 2 gears. It has a 1 and a 2. If you can see that. A 1, you always start in 1, and if it's a little too difficult, then you move it up to 2. But you try to mix in 1 and then move it to 2, because that's the 2 different, basically, gears that it has. It comes with your skid proof at the bottom, and has all of the different measurements on the plastic, so that if you need to measure out anything, you're absolutely able to. Now, what I'm going to do, one thing that we always do is, with these types of products, you always start with your liquids and then add your other stuff in it. So like your flours and your sugars, but you want to always start with your liquids. So first things first, we're going to start with 3 eggs. Put those in. Once you hop on, make sure you say hello. If you are just joining us, you are not too late. Glad to have you. I am having a giveaway for every person that shares out this video to their timeline or wherever they deem appropriate, will be entered into a drawing for a little gift from me. So feel free to share it out to your friends and family, because you never know who might actually be interested in some Tupperware. And I appreciate that so much. Okay, so 3 eggs. We're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. I was watching Dia. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Kelly. I was watching Dia, who is our Tupperware culinarian expert. And I was watching her the other day, and she said that the cap of your bottle of vanilla is a teaspoon. So she always just measures right in her cap. And that's what I need, is a teaspoon. So that's what I did. How much fun is that? All right, so we have the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We have the 3 eggs. We are going to do 1/2 cup of oil. Of course, our measuring spoons and cups, voted by, I can't remember. I think it was Better Homes and Gardens. I don't remember. Anyway, we were voted most accurate in 2015 by a pretty big, I can't remember. Leah, if you remember the name, tell me. But yes, most accurate. We actually give you 6 cups and 6 spoons, whereas in normal sets you only get 4. So we give you 6. We give you 2 extras, just to get you the most accurate measurements. So we are going to do 1/2 cup of oil. I keep my oil in my Tilton mix. Isn't this amazing? I said Tilton mix. I got mix on the brain. Tilton Serve. The Tilton Serve is a beautiful product. It's made out of the same stuff as our Clearly Elegance. So it is plastic. It's not glass. It has a technology, if you watch as I pour, that opens the top when I tilt it. And then when I'm done and I go back, it closes it right up. I love these. They're amazing. I keep a lot of different liquids in the fridge, on my stove, in these Tilton mixes. All right, so that's the oil. Let's see what else. What other liquids do we have? Nope, looks like that is. So I'm going to mix this up real quick just so that it's all mixed up as the liquids, and then we will add our other. So I'm going to start out on 1, and you can do the beaters both ways. Better Homes and Gardens. Thank you, Leah. I even have a graphic that I use in my parties, and I had a block right there of who it was. Better Homes and Gardens in 2015. I believe it was 2015. We were voted the most accurate. And the really cool thing about our measuring spoons and cups is, and you probably can't see it. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, there you go. See how it is? It's not printed. It's actually engraved on the cup, so it doesn't come off. It doesn't wipe off, anything like that. So you can use them for years and years and years. I can remember my mom actually having a set of these cups. They were this horrible yellow color that I remember, and used them forever. And that was back in the 70s. And I think she still had them up until just recently. All right, because I'm making her get all of her all new stuff. Hey, Teresa. All right, so we got that all nice and mixed up. Now I'm going to put that, the really cool thing about our little guy is that he will stand up right there. So he can stand and wait for me to stick him back in. All right. Oh, my phone went off. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry. Probably should print this off, but okay. So then we are going to do flour, sugar, brown sugar, and then all the spices that I stick in it. So flour, I looked in here today and I was like, oh my goodness, I think I'm really low. I keep all of my flour, sugar, and brown sugar in our reminder canisters. They're amazing because they have these little windows in the front, have these great one touch right here on the top, and it pops it right together. We need 3/4 cup of the flour. And again, don't worry about the recipe. I will post the recipe so that you guys will have it along with all the products that I'm using tonight. Now with flour, something I learned from Dia is that you don't want to ever pack your flour. The reason is flour has air. You want it just to be in there, and then you want to just level off the top. So you don't ever want to pack it. You just want to put it in there and then level it off. I was like, how cool is that? She's a culinary expert, so I listened to her. So you just put it into the cup, and then, as I said, just level it right off. I'm going to stick that right in. That was a 1/3 cup, or 3/4 cup, right? Yes, I don't need that one again. All right. Then we're going to do regular white granulated sugar. And we need 1/3 cup of that. There's my 1/3 cup. And in here, one way that you can get these is from me, is I keep my rocker scoops in here. I believe Dia said these were, I want to say, 1/2 cup. They're not exact measurements, but they're great for this type of thing. You'll also see when I do the coffee carafe, I have them in there as well. The really neat thing is that they're flat here on the top. So you can press it down into whatever it's in. Press it down and it can stay right in there. Doesn't hinder with the lid going on. Nothing like that. But I use them to scoop into my measuring cups so that I'm not having to dig down in there. Get it in there, and then I just level off the top. So that's the granulated sugar. And then we're going to need 1/3 cup of brown sugar. I love these canisters because I don't know how a lot of folks keep their brown sugar in modular mates, and that's another option that you can do. I keep mine in this little tiny one just because I don't use the little tiny one for anything else. And I have had this brown sugar in here for quite some time, and it's still as fresh and as useful, fresh I guess is the best word, as you can have. I mean, it's amazing. Of course, anything Tupperware, anything round is airtight and liquid tight. So that plays a wonderful role in keeping it good and fresh. All right. Let me make sure that that's it. And if it is, then we will get that all. We've got the flour in, the sugar in, the brown sugar. Oh, we need the spices. So the spices that I'm going to use, I'm going to keep it pretty much equal. It calls for a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, but I'm also going to put in some nutmeg and some pumpkin spice. The pumpkin spice gives it a little bit of just a different flair, and I like the taste of it. So we're going to try that and see how that works. And the thing, I'll show you this. Our spoons all hook together. Isn't that cool? So You don't have to lose them in your drawer. Once you have them all together, they just clip right into each other and they stay together. I have such a hard time of losing some of them sometimes. Okay, so we are going to do, I lost it. Where did it go? 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Let me find my teaspoon. There it is. All right, so I'm going to do 1 teaspoon, one of each flavor. And of course, I keep all of my spices in our Modular Mate spice containers. This is one of my new ones that I just got. It has the sapphire color on it. We do sell the sapphire color. Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful color right there. I just got 4 of these because I was excited of the sapphire color. I've got red and black and blue. I've got all different colors. Now we do have smaller ones that every so often will sell, but we're not selling these at this point. But there is small ones, so keep a lookout if you like the smaller ones. I have some of the lesser used spices in these smaller containers, so keep a lookout because we will sell sets of these from time to time. So. And the really cool thing about our spice shakers is you have the one side that is open, so I can stick my spoon down in it and get whatever I need. But on the other side, you have the holes where you can shake out. But if you can see the teeth right here on the cap, so when you close it back up, it pushes everything out of the holes completely down. So you never get any type of what's a good word for that? Any type of stop-ups, any type of thing like that. All right, so we're going to do a teaspoon. This is my cinnamon. I need more cinnamon. I'm almost out of my cinnamon. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon. Oh, that's not one to shut very well. A teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Put that right in. Hopefully I'm not overspicing it because it really only calls for the cinnamon, but I like the different flavors. The one time that I did it, I only did it with just the cinnamon. And my husband agreed that it would do better to have a little bit more spice to it. So I'm giving it a little more spice. All right. So now we have all of our spices in, our eggs, our vegetable, our oil, our vanilla extract, everything's in there. All right, let's get it mixed up. Now on here, you have 2 little teeth right there at the back, and that fits right back here on the handle, and that keeps it so that the top doesn't start moving around. It also allows the front, it shuts it up here, so it has a closure to where you're not going to spill everything. All right, we're going to start it on gear 1, just like I said. Oh, that's a little tougher. That's okay. It's a good workout. I tell you what, this is one of the coolest little contraptions that they've come out with. I know that the Power Chef, I've shown you guys the Power Chef before. And the Power Chef, hey, Teresa, the Power Chef is amazing. And it can do this kind of thing, but this with those paddles are just meant to do it. Teresa, we're making spice cake bars in 5 minutes in the microwave. And while they're cooking, I'm going to show off the ice carafe, the coffee carafe. All right, let me change it to 2. That one's much easier. Much easier, much easier. Okay. And Dia says to do it both ways. She says she feels that just gives it a better mix. Hey, she's the specialist. I love watching her. She's so much fun. Every so often, I will share her lives to the Tupperware by Traci group. So if you are not a part of that, please feel free to join. It's my VIP group, and there I do specials that I can't do on this business page. So feel free to join. And we did a bingo last night. It was a little small in attendance, but we're going to try it maybe again. see if we can get more folks involved. All right, let's see how we're doing. Ooh, that looks yummy. Okay, and then all you got to do to get it clean from the beaters is just raise it up and let it run a little bit here. There we go. Take off the bottle so it doesn't go flying. All right. Now, I am going to get my spatula. You guys know how much I love our spatula. All right, so I am going to just go around the edges a little bit, make sure that everything is off. It looks like it has mixed up really, really well. Of course. And there we go. You guys see that? There we go. Looks so yummy. All right, and again, I'm using our silicone rectangular form. So let's talk about the silicone really quick. Our silicone is made of 100% silicone. When you go to Walmart or to, I guess I shouldn't say the Wally World, but when you go to any of the ones out there that sell any type of silicone, it very well could be much cheaper, but when you pinch the silicone, you will see white filler. Ours, you will never see that. It is made out of 100% silicone and it is cured. And by curing it, it ensures that the silicone stays true to form. So you could basically do anything you want to it and it pops right back to form. And right now we only have, I believe there's 3 of them that are on sale right now. The rectangular, the muffin, I hope I say the right 3. Leia, right? Y'all tell me. Teresa, tell me if I'm wrong. The rectangular, the muffin, and the donut. I think the waffle is the one that went away. We will every so often we'll come out with different ones. We have one coming out in our new brochure pretty soon. That is perfect timing for the holiday season. So that is awesome to look for. But tonight, this is what I'm going to use is our rectangular form. And all I'm going to do is pour it right in. And like I said, it goes in the microwave for 5 minutes. Easy, easy, easy. And guys, that was all stuff I had in my cabinet. I mean, think about what I stuck in here. Hello, hello, Mom. Everybody, that's my mom. She likes to get on and see what I'm doing. Oops, I'm making a mess. All right. And like I said, this is all stuff that was in my cabinet. Very, very simple recipe. Making a mess, don't mind me. And we're just going to move it around so that it covers the form completely and then it's even. And somebody's going to say, well, how the heck are you going to get it to your microwave? She showed me, Dia showed me that too on that live, to make sure that you didn't spill it all over the floor, which was totally exciting. Okay. Microwave open. Now, the way she explained it is you see if I can get my camera to come down. See how I'm pulling out? If you pull out on the handles, it makes sure that nothing goes flying. So I can get back here to my microwave. Yay! Oh, Philly. All right. I just made a mess, but that's okay. All right. Now, like I said, while that's cooking, I want to show you guys. Wash my hands off. I want to show you guys the carafe. If I can get this wiped off. Because I wanted to make some cold brew. So I was going to show you guys a little bit about the carafe. Anybody that's watching, do you guys have one of our carafes? Have you ever seen it before? Let me know in the comments. I will tell you this. I never, ever, ever liked cold coffee. Oh, that's right, Teresa. The snowman form is out. But that's right. It's on. We had a special kind of flash sale. And I know that some of the canisters are already sold out, but there is a snowman silicone form that is on the website, and it very well could be sold out. I'm not sure if it is or not, but you guys can check it out there. And it's made of the same silicone to where you can pour it in and make like a snowman little cake, which is kind of cool. Okay. Let me show you the carafe. Now, this can be the same for coffee or tea. And I do know, I have heard that folks have done other things in here. I have heard that citrus is not smart to do in this. The reason is because the citrus clouds and messes up. I believe it's the carafe part that causes it. This is not glass. This is plastic, and this is the same thing as the Clearly Elegance are made out of as well. And it has a filter. As you can see, the filter has lines. We've got a line here and a line right there. Now, depending on how heavy of a drink you want, if you want something that's concentrate and you want to be able to water it down to your liking, then you would fill it up to here with the grounds or whatever that you're going to be sipping. I prefer to have the carafe ready to go, and so I only fill my grounds to here and then the rest with water. So super, super easy. Set this to the side. Again, I love these little scoops. They help me to ensure that I get the product into where it needs to go and not all over the place. All right. We got this one year at Jubilee. I think it was 2 years ago, Jubilee. And it was the most fun getting to try it, all the different ways to make things. You can use any kind of coffee. You can do your own grinding of beans. It can be a coarse coffee. It can be a fine coffee. Whatever kind of coffee you want to put in there is totally good. As you can see, now you can't really see that I've put anything in it, but I have filled it up to that line. You just put it down in there. Let's see. And then you're going to pour the water in. Let's see if I can do this with it being right here. You pour the water in through, I don't even know if y'all can see that. See, as it seeps through, should have gotten a picture to do this. Oh well. And what happens is it seeps through that filter, and it creates a cold brew. Now you only want to fill it up to the line on the outside. You'll see where I'm talking. Our cake is ready. And there you go. And then once you do that, you can stick it in the refrigerator, but it also can sit at room temperature. It does not have to be refrigerated. I know that when this first came out, that kind of was a thing that everybody said, oh, it's got to be refrigerated. It's not the case. You can just sit it out in room temperature. I prefer to have it cold so that when I come down in the morning, it's ready to go and I can just pour it into my cup and go. I also don't think I have any. No, I don't have any right now. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Hold on. I also make, this is the fun part. I make ice cubes that are of my cold brew. So I come down, I fill my tumbler up, but I use the ice cubes made out of my cold brew so that as my cold brew gets cold, the ice cubes are of the same liquid, so it's not watering down my coffee. I never liked iced coffee ever. It was too bitter. This method is considered cold brew, which is completely different. It takes away that acidity. It takes away that bitterness, and it's amazing. It's one of those things that I kind of got addicted to. So we are all good and ready to go for in the morning. Let me get our cake out, or our bars, or whatever we're calling it. Ooh, so beautiful. Now remember, I put this in for 5 minutes. That was it. Now, how can I tell that it's ready? The way you tell is that it's pulling away from the sides. You guys see how it's already pulling away from the sides? So it is all ready to go. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to flip this on out and let it cool. And look how easy that came out. Completely clean. There's my cake. I have it in a freezer mate because I don't have anything that's square and it's too big for a plate. So that's why it's in a freezer mate. But the freezer mate is, of course, airtight so that it will keep it nice and fresh while we eat it. I will also cut up a piece and let you guys see it in the, look how clean that is. Just a little piece in the middle. Clean, easy, easy. And you saw how easy I did it. I flipped it and it came right out. Guys, that's all there is to it when it comes to these silicones. The muffins are the same way. You can just pop them right out. So that is Tupper Time with Traci. Like I said, a little shorter this week. Super, super simple. I really would love to hear if you guys try it. If you guys will check back after a while, I will have this all up so that you also know what products that I used tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Tell somebody about Tupper Time with Traci. I would love to have more folks join us. And I'm also, just FYI for you guys, I am also loading these up to my new YouTube channel. I am going to try to start housing them there so that I'm able to use those videos at a later time, like in parties and that type of thing. So check me out on YouTube, Tupperware by Traci. You can find me everywhere as long as you know what my logo looks like. That's where I am. And tell a friend and invite a friend, whatever's good. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will talk to you guys next week. Remember, every Sunday, 5 p.m. right here. Talk to you soon. Bye.